I can't imagine my life without being somehow tangentially related to sport, whether that's a fan, even if I didn't study it and have this as my job. That's not a world that I want to live in. And I think a lot of people feel that way.
Walker in the air to center field, going back, Goodwin looking up, and it's gone! It's a grand slam home run to win it for the Red Wings!
In 1957, the Cardinals, who we'd been affiliated with for many years, had owned our stadium and our franchise and decided that they would close the shop. And rather than seeing that happen, my father, who was in business in the area, was asked to devise a way to save the team for Rochester. And that is exactly what he did. He put together a stock drive that would have 8,222 people in the end buy shares of stock for $10 a share and become a member, a partner in this organization. And we've been Rochester Community Baseball ever since.
My community started the very first time that I went. I moved to Rochester in fall of '06 for this job. And I was like, okay, so now what do I do? I didn't know anybody. And so I knew that the Red Wings were here. And so I, wandered up to the box office and like, hey, I'd like a ticket. And they put me in section 125, row I, seat 4. And that was where I sat. I started to learn people, Tom and Arlene, who were behind us, and Grace, who's behind us, and Kathy across the aisle, and Mary across the aisle, and Judy sat in front, and then it's the 7th inning. I'm like, I don't know what the score is, talking to these people. I went home that night when the box office opened the following day. For the remaining games of that August, I bought that ticket. I knew I was going to enjoy baseball, but the people made it great. And the following season, I got season tickets for the very first time, and that was my seat. I think some people are passionate about the Red Wings because it's part of their history.
Heindel Printers has been around since 1873. It was started by my great-grandfather, and I'm the 4th generation running Heindel Printers. As long as I can remember, we've been printing for the Red Wings. Probably at inception, Heindel Printing was printing tickets for Silver Stadium.
I got to tell you this, it is the only place I have ever worked where the general manager of the ball club, Dan Mason, consistently thanks me for coming to work. I mean, who does that? And you've got that cone head guarantee. Get a warm beer from me. You drink it for free. Call Nuts, Jerry Lights, Peanuts, Popcorn. And as far as retiring, I enjoy it too much. As soon as I find something that I like better to do, I'll do it. But I've been looking for that something for 47 years and I haven't found it yet.
How long have you been doing this? 42 years. And as trite as it sounds, I enjoy coming to the ballpark as much today as I did in 1977 when I started. I love coming out.
You see the same people every night, you actually become friends with them. Even people that don't buy from me, and it's just fun. It really is.
Thank you.
Good to see you, boss.
Yeah.
216 days till opening day.
You really get to know the people around you. If you've come in as a stranger, you'll leave as a friend.
These are my friends. These are the people that support me, and they they're at my wedding, and there's a whole reception table that was just my baseball people, and so they've become my extended family, and I think that's been the case for long since before I got there. To keep a franchise here for as long as they have, while still switching affiliations, says something special about Rochester.
This is a second home to many people. They come out here, they feel it's part of their community, it's part of their lives.
Like I say, in Rochester, it's a AAA city, and people love it. We get real, true baseball fans here.
Naomi specifically recognizes, and part of that I think is her father's legacy, the importance of the team to the community, that the team decisions, they're not just impacting the players and the personnel side of things. This is impacting Rochester. It's Rochester Community baseball. And that being part of the official title, I think says a lot about what Maury Silver meant to the city and what the original stockholders and when this went public meant to the city of Rochester. The accessibility of minor league sports in those communities is so much better than what it is in the major leagues. In baseball, because it has so many levels and so many iterations, it's not like football. Like, you can't go into any small town and have a quality football product. You can do that with baseball. But anybody who comes into Rochester can wander down to Frontier, and it's a product they know, it's a product they love, it's an affordable thing. That may be the only thing they see of Rochester. And how great it is that that's the thing they see of Rochester.